We're live.
We're live.
Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the HMIC himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, that dude, Shane Husky, and the returning Big Money Drew. Welcome to the Roundtable Crew podcast, Monday Night Raw recap.
Yeah,
Drew,
you know what it is, Drew.
Where have you been, Drew?
Where have you been, man?
Where have I been? Well, look behind me.
Oh, man, I'm so jealous.
A chair from Arthur Ashe Stadium when I went to AEW Dynamite last week.
Drew was
he was scissoring people too. He was scissoring people too. Yeah.
You know what was really cute? Drew Drew finally got to meet the lovely Kate Elizabeth.
Oh, man.
And he posted on Twitter, and it touched my heart because two of my favorite people in the whole entire universe were Arthur Ashe together.
And that guy named Ryan Sullivan, but he doesn't matter.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Screw him. He wouldn't scissor me.
Yeah, whoever doesn't scissor anybody is a piece of shit, you know?
Whoa, God.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't have to go that far. Kate and Ryan are witness to a guy literally coming up and scissoring me.
Wow.
Oh?
So
you were scissored first?
Because I was wearing you see in the picture, I'm wearing the Scissor Me Daddy Ass shirt. So
right.
I was begging for it, basically.
You were begging for it, right?
I had a sign that said "Scissor Me," so I scissored that guy. I scissored like two other people, and then I scissored
Are you a scissor whore? Like, are you just scissoring everybody?
Whole lot of scissoring going on there.
Oh, shit, scissor me, daddy. Like, I want scissors too. Yeah, shit, like, yeah. Fuck.
Come on, Julian.
I want to be all up in there.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good time. I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad
it was very long. I was there from 7. Oh, I was actually there from 6:15 up until almost 12:50 in the morning.
Wow.
So,
is that why you posted the tweet that you haven't been to bed in like 21 hours?
Yeah, it was actually true because I was going to take a nap, and then my kitchen flooded that day.
Oh no!
And so I had to wait for a plumber, and I had to clean up, and that my whole morning was ruined. So I never got to take that nap.
Flooding must be like a real big issue. Our mod had a flood at their office today.
Oh shit!
That was really funny. Sending me pictures of the flood. I was like, wow, damn. Someone put too much toilet paper in the toilet or something, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I had a bathroom flood late last year. Through, unfortunately, an incident that is my fault. Not bathroom, like I didn't like clog the toilet or anything like that, but it was from the toilet overflowing.
Dropping bombs like Hiroshima.
So yeah, needless to say, I did not want another pricey bill coming my way from a big flood going down in the apartment downstairs. But thankfully, everything was fine. I just need to save up money now to redo my kitchen because the flooding was a result of a very long pipe that should not be the pipe that is in the drain of my sink falling, literally just falling, because it was too old and the water was too heavy. So slowly over time, that pipe started to come loose. And then it just dropped mid doing the dishes, and water was all over the place. So
it got rusty, and it just had its last breath.
Yeah, so I'm being easy with it, but I will be getting that kitchen renovated to make sure that pipe is no longer in existence.
That's good.
Are they the old pipes, like the old rusted metal ones, or are they the new plastic ones?
No, it wasn't plastic, but the problem is that it's some quick. So you understand, my sink is away from where it used to be. Before I moved in, they did some renovations, added some electrical, did whatever. So the sink was moved about 2.5 feet away from where it was normally. So this way there'd be 2 counters on both sides instead of 1 counter on one side. And that long ass pipe, the 2.5 foot pipe, is not a normal pipe for that type of job.
That pipe kind of feels inadequate right now.
Roundtable Plumbing Edition.
Yeah. So, see, my dad wanted me to get into it, and now I'm talking about it. So there we go. But yeah, so that pipe fell, and water was everywhere. So, thankfully, we caught it in time before it got bad, because the floors were also bad.
Because it would have been really bad.
Yeah, the floors.
Yeah, that would really been bad.
So that would have been worse if if it got down through the broken tile and wood and caused a problem. But we're all good. So, yeah, so that'll be a job later on this year.
That'll be fun.
Plumbing is no fucking joke, man. I mean,
yeah.
Nothing that public supports can't help out with.
Now wait for plumbing talk, because fuck that.
Well, normally I have a pipe cleaning joke, but feeling kind of inadequate right now.
You are holding something in your hand right there, and that is very interesting that you're holding that. Have you had that all this time?
Is it a new mic?
Yeah.
Is it a new one? Or is it always? You just never had it so close to your mouth. You never had it so close.
Never had it so close.
You know, like
very
softly.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you for that.
I have been researching that very microphone that you're holding in your hand.
It's great. It's so great.
I've actually been looking at the Yeti X.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
probably the best mic you'll ever have on the market. Like, it makes my voice sound super sexy.
I've been thinking about getting a new mic as well. Yeah, the new one one I have right here is just like meh.
It gives me that smooth jazz voice.
It does. I've seen some reviews of it. I've heard a lot of great.
I think the voice
if you have a deeper voice, it complements it very well.
Yeah, it filters out it filters out all the noise around me, so you really can't hear like my dishwasher going in the background.
Oh, so it just automatically blocks noise around.
Yeah.
Around it.
And it protects your voice. It gives you that
the best
smooth
thing about
jazz
that
voice.
Mic, you have it on the setting where it just faces your mouth, so it's anything to the sides and to the back is like a noise canceling function.
That's
my
awesome.
My phone has vibrated 3 times, and you guys have not heard it. And it's on the loud fucking setting.
So we're going to talk, because
I'm looking I might need to get that mic as well.
Unfortunately, I've had these headphones for about 1.5 years now, and this wire back here is getting a little wonky. So
get these type of headphones, Drew.
Well, I'll tell you, the best thing about this mic is that it plugs in underneath. So there's like the mic plug-in that goes into your computer, and then there's the plug-in for your headset. They both go under the mic. So if the mic is down here, you still can hear me clear, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
The mic is over here, you still can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mic is over here, you can hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's here, you can hear me really better.
Now you can hear it.
Plus, it has like a mute button here.
Oh, yeah, now you're muted.
It has a self-muting button. So when I move away from it, it mutes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's very nice. So I'm gonna be. I might get one of those. Maybe even that arm thing too, because it comes with a desk, like a thing you can put on the desk.
I just might have to update my professional mic that I barely don't use.
I think it was like when I got it was like $150. It was like $250, but I had like $100 credit to Best Buy, so it was like $150.
Oh,
it was worth
nice.
it. So worth it.
What mic do you use, Julian?
You know what? I forget the name brand of it. It works fairly well. The only thing it doesn't block out is dogs barking in the background.
Or her snoring.
Or her snoring.
So it's my first time back on Monday Night Review for a couple of weeks now.
Monday.
I want to say like
Monday.
3-4 weeks.
Yeah. That long?
I have not watched Raw live since the last time I was on this show.
Wow.
I did not miss it at all. I'm going to tell you right now. Look, the show is improving. I'm not going to say
absolutely. You're not going to get a banger after every week of a Raw.
is too fucking long.
It's a 3-hour thing.
So let me say this before we go any further. Tonight's Raw was lackluster.
Agreed.
They teased you with the White Rabbit, and fucking Edge comes back literally 2 weeks after his leg being broken, come running down the ring, spearing people and shit.
Yep.
I'm like,
we're in Canada. What do you expect?
I'm like, are you fucking serious? I mean, what did I expect? I didn't expect Edge to come sprinting out of the ring like he was in the fucking Olympics right now. Like literally, they broke his leg with the chair, and this fucking dude is like, "Look at me," you know.
I mean, hey, he healed pretty quickly. You don't know.
This show was almost a rehash of last week.
It was a rehash last week. The only difference is that we got to see Nikki ASH, almost a superhero Nikki Ash, cry and rip her mask off in the middle of the ring. So hopefully she's gonna fucking go crazy. We got to see fucking the amazing Poison Pixie Candice LeRae return. Like, fuck yeah.
I love it.
That is my brand new thing that I just came up with right now and probably will never do again. Big money moment of the night.
Bro, that will be your fucking gimmick. That will be your Monday night gimmick. Big money moment of the night.
I like that. I like that.
I literally just came up with that right now.
I usually come up with the cool shit, but that shit.
Everything.
I mean, Shane came up with Ding Dong. I mean, what?
Yeah, then Bailey.
Candice LeRae came back, lovely. The Edge return, lovely. The tag match with Gargano and
that was a fun tag match.
The tag match with Gargano and KO and the other two.
That was
lovely.
Panda Express.
ASH crap being gone. Big money moment of the night. That's the big money moment.
Big money moment of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, like beer money.
Hold on, Drew. Hold on, Drew. I'm gonna give Drew his own fucking segment here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
because that is sexy as fuck. The big money moment of the night. Drew,
oh man,
I'm gonna give you 1 minute, 60 long seconds to talk about the big money moment of the night and why it was the big money moment of the night. You ready?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Now.
Hold on. Now you can do it. Big money moment.
The big money moment of the night. I can't see. I'm just gonna laugh too much. This was the pivotal moment of the evening where Nikki ASH ripped off the mask and started crying in the corner of the ring. And this was right after Candice LeRae debuted and beat her ass. Is this a sign of great things to come? Is this the crossing point? Is it the crossing point? Is it the moment where we get Nikki Cross back and we be done with this dumbass garbage known as Nikki ASH?
No more superhero.
I hope so. And that is the big money moment of the night.
Big money moment of the night brought to you by Big Money Drew.
Good to God.
Look at that. Drew comes back one night, already got his own fucking segment. Wow.
God damn it. Shit.
Damn. That's fucking crazy.
And I usually come up with the cool shit, but Drew, you on to something right now.
Drew's a sneaky little one. Like,
yeah, you was
cool
you
shit.
sneaky.
He's like fucking, what's your name? Liv Morgan. Watch me.
But Liv Morgan after.
So let's break into this whole. Let's get into this whole thing. Monday Night Raw from the Great White North. We're talking Canada. We're talking like the best country in the world. I'm Canadian. I can say that. Julian, break it down, man. Let's start off with the first match.
So Monday Night Raw started off with a rehash for the last 2 weeks. We've seen Damage Control come to the ring. Bailey coming to the ring in all white, looking like a big old tall glass of homogenized milk. And then, of course, here comes Bianca Belair and Asuka and Lily and
stop buying that doll. Please stop buying it. Stop buying the doll.
Leave it all alone. Please stop.
If you want it to be gone,
every week.
Don't buy it. Don't buy it at all.
The doll gets bigger and bigger every week.
It does.
It does seem that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, well, maybe that's going to be a thing. Maybe eventually it'll be life-sized.
Oh, God.
And it'll attack somebody.
Like the actual Chucky doll?
Technically, it already attacked Shayna Baszler once.
True. It winked at her.
So anyway, Bayley ran down Bianca Belair telling her how, hey, I beat you. I pinned you. And Bianca's like, yeah, well, I was relevant before you got here. In fact, I was relevant back before you got injured. True. And, why wait until Extreme Rules? So Bianca's like, well, forget it. We'll do it right here, right now. And Bianca ended up in a fight with Io Sky, and she won. She pinned her. Now, this is what I will say. It was a good match. It was a long match, and it was a hard-fought match.
It was.
And I get that Raw wants to give you that any given Sunday feeling where any challenger in the back is a good enough athlete to give the champion that much of a challenge. But I don't think that Io Sky should have been that much of a challenge for Bianca Belair. But it happens. There's that. So, not too much shenanigans. Just enough, your usual amount. But, they were in the ring. They did all the power moves. Bianca attempted the KOD. Didn't get it the first time, but she caught it the second time. Io Sky did a great drive-by on her, kicking her head into the ring post.
Yes, that was really good.
Right before the commercial break. That just laid Bianca out on the side of the ring apron. So, that gave them a good little segue into the commercial break. And when she came back, they were back in the ring. So we had that. What was the next match after that?
But before you go to the next match, I think a little bit, to me, this match was it was botch heavy. They almost looked like they didn't know what they were going to do with each other at certain parts. We talk about this numerous times. Me and Drew, we have a feud. I hate Drew. Drew hates me. We talk shit constantly with each other. We're ready to fight. We're ready to fucking throw down.
This is a true story, by the way.
Drew called me a bitch in the fucking NXT parking lot, ran me up. You know what I'm saying?
NXT parking lot brawl.
Game fucking on, right? Why are we going to get in the middle of the ring and lock up? Right when the match started, Io Sky ran and fucking drop kicked her.
Just
right
drop
in the face.
The shit out of Bianca.
Right?
So
when they're brawling, they were brawling, they rolled back in the ring, and then they fucking locked up. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Where'd all the violence? Where'd all the intensity came? Where'd it go? They were like, oh, okay.
Well, they can't have a brawl every week or run out of style. So it's like, all right.
Well, but you know what, Shane, that's where I disagree, because even though this is a non-title match, you're out there with something to prove. And every time you get in the ring with somebody, you should be there to beat their ass and to show why you should be next in line or in the line, period.
And I'm trying to beat the fucking champ. I'm not trying to tie with her. No.
Correct. And I get it. Well, you're a part of the team. And so maybe you're just trying to hold it down for damage control. But at the same time, you're not there just to be a tag team champion. You're there to be champion. That's why you're in the game, period.
Remember that this is a company that has a roster full of unbelievable wrestling talent.
SmackDown needs help. SmackDown needs help.
A YouTuber is challenging the top guy at the next huge pay-per-view outside of the United States.
Me and Julian discussed that.
Yeah. I'm not going to be a part of that conversation.
Me and Julian already discussed that.
It's a bit weird because you'd think that the wrestlers would be passionate enough to want to go, hey, Roman Reigns hasn't been on this show in a while, and I want to challenge. I know there's no ranking system or anything in WWE, but there's got to be a most winning person on the male side right now, whoever that is.
I think right now it's Kevin Owens mainly.
Doesn't that person want a title shot right now?
But you know what, Drew? That's the same argument. I mean, so the whole reason why Logan Paul is getting that shot is because he's got all these millions of followers, like more followers than
he's had 2 fucking matches. 2 matches.
Hey, they're putting him in the match for clicks and likes.
Yeah. And not only that, it's in Saudi Arabia, where a whole lot of wrestlers don't want to go.
Very Vince McMahon.
Yes. However, I don't know, so I can't say yay or nay. I don't know if WWE has seen that much of an increase in viewership just because of Logan Paul. Like, I guess Crown Jewel is going to be the telltale sign of whether Logan Paul is a needle mover or not. And so if this guy causes a bunch more buys or an increase in views on Peacock during this Crown Jewel main event, you're going to be seeing a whole Logan Paul. And from a business standpoint, justifiably so. From a fan standpoint, not so much.
Well, we know this is a business, and they don't give a shit about the fans anyway. So,
but by the same argument, why is it where Goldberg would come back 2 weeks before a pay-per-view and get a shot at the championship?
Exactly.
Why does Brock Lesnar get to run in on a Money in the Bank ladder match that he wasn't part of and win the Money in the Bank ladder match?
I say this all the time. That's my argument all the time.
Yeah, why do people just get to insert themselves? For example, Edge was injured 2 weeks ago. He comes back now and he says, "Hey Finn, I challenge you to I Quit match at Extreme Rules." Finn could say no.
He could.
I would be like,
but he was.
You want to fight me? Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Man.
Nah, fight Rhea Ripley.
You ain't been here, bro.
Fight Rhea Ripley. Hey, I would love to see.
I would have been like, yo, back of the line, bro. Back of the line.
Intergender matches, man.
This happens in wrestling all the time. Is someone shows up 2 weeks ahead of time and goes, "I challenge you for the title." Oh, okay. Well, they called you out. He didn't even call him a bitch. He just challenged him.
Okay. I got it. Live here on the Roundtable Pros and Podcast. I'm gonna fucking do this right now.
You are?
Oh.
Where is WWE gonna be next week? Where's Raw gonna be next week? Where?
No, St. Paul,
Minnesota.
I'm gonna fly to St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay, and I'm gonna just rush the ring, and I'm gonna fucking chat. I'm gonna rush the ring, and I'm gonna pin whoever's in the fucking ring. And when I do that, I'm gonna demand that Roman Reigns brings his high yellow ass down to the ring and defend the championship.
Wow.
Why not? Everyone else is doing it. Shit. Everyone else can do it.
Purposes, he's not actually going to do that. Just I mean, anybody may be watching.
I am a professional wrestler. I mean,
imagine
they should hire you for security. You know, they had.
Imagine if he really did that. Imagine if he really did that, and people be like, "Who the fuck is this?" Wait a minute.
No, real talk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm suffering from a grade 3 concussion. I can't do that.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you can't do anything.
I can't do
that. We all know the hired security sucks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get beat up by Omos.
Miss Force.
Hopefully they would hire you for security one day when they go to that area, because they had a bunch of Love Wrestling people.
Yeah.
Doing the Miz, whatever they were calling that, the Miz Force. Yeah,
it's like out of that Deadpool movie where Deadpool making a rip-off version of the X-Men. I forgot the name, but it was
two guys wrestling for the LPW championship were right front and center as Miz Force.
So let's talk real quick. Well, I mean, the mod is putting out their Roundtable Rewind. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, I missed a very big announcement last week.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. Hey, friends, have you checked out our new show, the Roundtable Rewind? If you haven't hit the follow button on here, Twitch, you can do that right now. We talk about 70s, 80s, and 90s wrestling. Generally, we have clips, short blasts from the past, 30 minutes or less. Me and Julian and whoever joins us on this crazy roundup trip, we
whenever I
some
get
of the
my
classics
for the rewind.
Hey, and you know what I thought of? You know what I was thinking of? Ric Flair posted this on his Twitter page. Ric Flair posted a lot of shit. He posted a lot of shit. I'm going to say a lot of shit. But Ric Flair posted this on his Twitter page. He said, the greatest match in the history of professional wrestling, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus the Nature Boy Ric Flair, for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He posted a clip of the match. I went back and watched the match. So, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, I'm going to ask you, the fans, the people who love this show.
I would love to watch that.
Would you like to watch Ric Flair versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for the NWA World Heavy? And I'm not going to say worlds because there's only one fucking world. World Heavyweight Championship. I hate that worlds. I'm the world's champion. How many worlds are there, motherfucker? You know?
Plural.
But the World Heavyweight Championship. The legendary 10 pounds of gold. I challenged for it. Shane held it. The 10 pounds of gold.
I did held it. Thank you for throwing that in there.
Hold on. World? That's not World apostrophe F.
Have you seen the NWA World title? It says WORLDS. No apostrophe.
So interestingly enough, I always thought that it just meant like
honestly,
world,
I did too.
As in
I did too.
World apostrophe F champion, not
the way they talk about it. I'm the world's heavyweight champion, like the multiple world champion.
They don't put apostrophes on championship.
I would like to see that NWA World.
I'm the metaverse champion. That's right.
Multiversal champion.
I learned something new this evening.
Man, I learned something.
The more you know.
Learn something else new.
The more you know.
The Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast is going to be on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Rewind show. I should say it's going to be on Fight TV.
You mean the shirt like I'm wearing right now?
The shirt you're wearing right now. We're in the talks. We're in talks for a time slot. 1 hour time slot on Fight TV. Also, we made a huge splash last night with the Roundtable Rewind show on Splash TV. So we're breaking out. We're gonna be in so many markets.
All right.
So many markets. I mean, I'll be like Titus O'Neil
last week as well.
Yes, I need to.
Exciting.
Okay.
So I have officially joined Love Wrestling to cover AEW with them.
Nice.
That's right.
Go flat.
Also, what's the second announcement you're gonna make?
That is live on Wednesday. You'll find that one out.
You ass.
You'll be here live on Wednesday.
I guess you guys better tune in live on Wednesday.
Oh man,
Love Wrestling before the Roundtable Pro Wrestling
Big stuff, as Roger was saying, American Dad. Big stuff going up. Big stuff.
Big things popping.
Yeah. Got some big
Julian,
stuff.
Let's talk about this second match on this wild and crazy show.
So the second match we get Seth freaking Rollins versus Rey Mysterio. But before that, we get a backstage interview where Rey Mysterio is being asked about Dom last week, and how Dom was there with the chair and begging Rey to hit him, and Dom was like, "Hey, you got kids just like I do, and family is more important than anything." Yeah, I know, right, Miyachi? And Rey says, "The words of death. I will never fight my son."
Dun, dun, dun.
Because he's a pussy.
Wow, Shane. Jesus Christ.
Which means that come Mania, it's got to be Dom versus Rey.
Right.
Versus son. Mask versus hair.
The only way it can go down.
Mask versus hair? Oh, no.
He kind of
it's going to be head-to-head. It's going to be a classic rematch. It is going to be Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Guerrero. Going head-to-head in the squared circle with Rhea Ripley in his corner.
Mask versus hair is not a bad idea, actually.
That would draw. You can always do career versus career.
Nah, they got to call the mask.
They got to bring the lucha style back.
The mullet.
Nah.
They got to bring lucha. They got to bring lucha. Speaking of lucha style, I'm gonna talk about lucha style tonight, but they got to bring the lucha rules type of match. 2 out of 3 falls, and Dom goes over his dad one fall. Like, oh shit, Dominic Mysterio just pinned his dad.
Or it could be the custody of Rey Mysterio's retirement contract.
Wow! Shout out to my boy Chucky Hall. What is up, Chucky?
Chucky Hall.
Or it's going to be
a very talented wrestler,
match, like we discussed.
Custody on the full match.
Oh, dude, we should have. Wait. Rey versus Dom.
Custody.
I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
Who knows? Maybe
Rey versus Dom with Rhea on the pole match.
Rhea in the shark cage. Rhea in the shark cage.
Yeah.
Is Jose Lothario still alive?
Who?
Jose Lothario, Super Sock.
Wow.
He could be in Dom's corner. He'll hire someone to help him out.
We can get Rey Mysterio. We can get Rey Mysterio to be in his corner. Miguel, the original Rey Mysterio.
His grandfather.
The original Rey Mysterio.
Yes.
Auntie Vicky.
Actually, his uncle, because Miguel Rey Mysterio is not the father of Rey Mysterio Jr. He's actually his uncle.
I still don't know why Rey is upset about Dom, because Dom is not really his son anyway. So why is he upset?
Chucky, where's Aunt Vicky?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. She's gonna come out. Excuse me, Rhea. Excuse me.
I remember in that ladder match where Eddie was like, "Where the fuck is Vicky?" that was funny as fuck.
Oh, actually, you know what? I was gonna counteract you and say Finn Balor on a pole.
Balor on a pole.
But because I have his tweet notifications on, and he just tweeted right now, or retweeted, Jake something on a pole. Absolutely.
Wow. 100%. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we're about to go switch over to our Twitch stream right now.
Twitch.
What a way to end it. What a way to end YouTube right there.
Jake something on the pole match. What a way to end YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen.
Please don't ever tell him that. I would be very embarrassed.
I'm going to fucking tweet him.
Tell him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after this.
We'll be right back.